I'm very stressed. I mean, not really. I mean, I am.
Next stop, Massachusetts Avenue.
Hi. Okay, really quick update. Today has just been very out of whack for me. I was on my way home and it normally takes 30 minutes, but for some reason, I think it's because of the snow, the train just did not move. I was sitting there for so long and it kept saying, oh, we have a disabled train on the track. We should be moving soon, but it just never did. And I was starting to panic because I had a meeting soon. So yeah, it's been a long day, but it's okay. I had 2 classes this morning. It was fine. I was supposed to meet up with a lawyer this afternoon, but she canceled, but it's okay because actually somebody else scheduled another call. So that's what's up. I just had lunch. I have 30 minutes until my call, so I might do a little bit of reading and then go on my call. My call's with a lawyer who works at a law firm that I applied to and have an interview for later this week. So I just want to chat about what the firm is like, culture stuff, you know, what the job is going to be like. So I don't know if I mentioned, but I am currently applying to jobs for this summer, so between June to August of this year. And then in about a month, job applications will also open for next summer, so June to August of 2026. A little bit stressful because I haven't even found a job for this summer yet, and I already have to start looking for a job for next summer, but we'll see how that all goes. I'm very stressed. I mean, not really. I mean, I am. I just think everything will fall into place as it's meant to be. So while I am sort of worried about it, I am kind of trying to just remember that everything is going to be okay. My hair is just also very staticky today. Like, look, you can't really tell, but it's all sticking to my face. But yeah, so the jobs that I'm looking for are summer associate jobs at law firms. I am hoping to do something in intellectual property, probably in the litigation group rather than the transactional group. Honestly, I'm kind of open to both because I thought I wanted to do litigation. Basically, people say that if you really like law school, if you like reading cases, if you like writing memos, then you should go into litigation because that's basically what you're doing. And if you don't like law school, you should go into transactional work, which is more like contracts. And I love law school, so I think I want to do litigation, but at the same time, I'm taking my contracts class this semester and I really like that class, so it's making me feel a little like, do I want to do transactional? I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm just applying to jobs in Boston, not really looking out of state because I think it's a little bit too much of a hassle to move this summer. I think maybe if I secure a job somewhere else for next summer, then I'll have a little bit more prep time to get everything in place to move. Yeah, just Boston this summer, I'm hoping. I've applied to a bunch of other in-house positions, so at companies, and then I've also applied to the courts to work for a judge. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, also, okay, I forgot to tell you, but I can't remember, I think it was 2 weekends ago, I went to spin class with a friend and I passed out, like full on blacked out. And if you know what happened to my dad, that's just, yeah, it was kind of scary actually. So I was in the spin class and we were already at the cool down section of it. So if you don't know, when you do spin, you usually bike for a significant amount of time and then you stop biking and you do some weights for like arm exercises. And then after that, you start a cool down section where you're like biking a little slower and then you're stretching, getting off the bike and whatever. So we were at the cool down section and we were just slowly biking at your own pace. And I just felt like I was gonna faint. And I put my head down on the handlebars, closed my eyes, and I think I kind of lost consciousness for a bit. But then I opened my eyes, I tried to sit up and I really, really couldn't do it. I just felt like I was gonna faint. And I thought, okay, I'm just gonna try and close my eyes one more time, and if not, I'm gonna walk out of this room and lie down because I don't think I can do this anymore. And but I think that the second time I closed my eyes, I actually swayed off the bike a little bit. And so this girl came up to me and said, hey, put your arm around me. We're leaving right now. And I just remember I opened my eyes, everything looked hazy. I put my arm around her and then I completely blacked out. Next thing I know, I'm lying on the floor. Some girl is hovering above me like, hey, wake up, wake up, wake up. And I have no idea where I'm at. I'm like, am I dreaming? Like, what is happening? Who are you? Like, and then I see my friend who I went to spin with, and I'm like, oh my goodness, did I pass out? And turns out I did. Apparently I was lying on the floor and I was just shaking. So yeah, but I went to the doctor. He said everything was kind of fine. But he said, if you pass out again, definitely come back and we'll do a more thorough check and ask the cardiologist to come look at you. So that's my update. Documenting this for us to laugh at in the future. Okay, tell us what's happening.
There's a break in the water line or something like that, and it's affecting our building, it's affecting the hospital as well. And so the water, if you turn it all the way up, goes like this, which is not very good. So
They've evacuated people from the hospital.
yeah, they got into little buses, and they've been bringing in trolleys of like gallon water jugs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
But just gallon water jugs, not even the ones with the little tap in the front?
No, like many gallons of water.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of water.
No.
Yikes.
Yeah.
And our problem is that we haven't showered.
Yeah. So we're trying to figure out what to do. Also, I need a poop.
Okay, good.
One eternity later.
I've seen them in an interview, but
We're so dead.
okay. I'm nervous, guys. I've just got a black, it's actually a tank top on and this suit, but I checked on Zoom and you can only really see up to here, so I don't think it really mattered. I feel like because it's cold, my hair is all staticky, so it's sticking to my face. Wish me luck. I'm getting really nervous, but I think I'm more or less prepared for this interview. We'll see what happens, I guess. Okay, I think it went well. They are only hiring for one person in the whole of the United States, so that kind of makes it hard. But otherwise, I think that I really like my interviewers. I thought we got along really well. Hopefully they like me.
Dream
It's so cold outside. It's like 2 a.m. right now, and Toy's sleeping. But yeah, I'm hungry, so I'm eating. I just got home. It's like freezing outside. I walked to the club, which is fine. It was like maybe less than 10 minutes away. We met up, we went to the bar, and then watched part of the hockey game that's going on tonight. I'm hungry, so I'm eating. I was gonna walk back home / run back home because it's cold, but my shoes are sticky from the club and it's dark and I'm alone, so I was like, actually, let's not do that. Let's just take an Uber home. So it wasn't too bad. It was less than $10, so I feel like that's fine. But yeah, that was my name. Okay, I had a long week. Well, I don't even remember what I'm supposed to be updating you on. The week was actually not as long as I thought it would be because a lot of people canceled plans, which was fine. It actually worked out in the end, so I'm just trying to think what the last thing I did or did not tell you was, but I think you know what, let me just pull up my calendar. I write everything down in my calendar because otherwise nothing would get done and I would forget about everything. So let's see. On Tuesday I met with that lawyer from the law firm and I thought we had a pretty good conversation. He told me a lot about the firm, told me some really positive things, and he kept it very real and told me about what's happening at the firm. So that was good. It was really, really nice to meet him, but it was also great to hear about the firm. And then on Wednesday I had a really long day because that's my 8:30 to 5 p.m. day in class, and usually we have a little bit of a break for lunch. Like I think it's maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours almost, but we had a meeting for we had a mandatory meeting for class registration, just where they explain how we register for classes next semester and everything, because this year all of our classes were pre-assigned. Like they just told us what our classes were going to be, but next year we get to pick. And then on Thursday I had an interview. I don't know, I think I did okay. I really enjoyed the experience, honestly. I really liked all the people that I met. So there were 2 interviewers and I really liked them, and I'm hoping that they like me, but as I said, they're only interviewing for 1 position in the whole of the United States, which, and then on Thursday night I went out, right? I went to go see Loud Lecture at the club. What did I do? Oh, on Friday I had class from 11 to 5 because I have makeup. Usually my class on Friday is only from like 11 to 12:30 or so, but we had a makeup class, so I was there till 5. And oh yeah, and our water came back on. So I think, was it on Tuesday that our water shut off? And then today I get to see one of my friends who I haven't seen in a really long time. We're gonna go get lunch with Joy and then pass by this event that's happening where some Red Bull Pro snowboarders are gonna be snowboarding in the city because they dumped a whole bunch of snow. And so we're gonna go watch that, and then we are gonna go to dinner with our cousins later tonight for Joy's birthday. So yeah, kind of a busy day, and then I think Sunday is pretty much just chilling out. Don't really have much plans for that. This week has been busy but pretty good. I feel like there was like 1 or 2 mental breakdowns in between, but otherwise it's been pretty good. And it's now the weekend, so all the problems that existed in the week I have now forgotten about. I do a little bit of work before we go out to lunch, and then we'll see where the day takes us. Oh, okay, and last thing. This has been my favorite sweater recently. It's pink, it's fuzzy, and it has pockets.
Thoughts on today? Also good. It's very cold, but it's sunny. And we're gonna go have lunch and then watch people snowboard on the streets. I already said that. Thanks.
Oh, here.
You cannot wear a sweater when you're here.